There on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Rivers. Dumps it off for Irvin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
First down, Raiders.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Hey, bro, 80! Check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, watch the ball. Keep it skinny.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get wide. 80 weapon.
They'll run with Irvin, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, 180. 54 miles. All day, dog.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, five last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game.
Hey, check right 39. Check right 39. Watch the curve. Left.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety, Harrison Smith. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come up the ball. Check 31. Check 31. Check. Great. Fresno.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Gurley again here on first down. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Ready. Check 59. I'm trying to collect.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Todd Gurley, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Red Delta! Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check. You draw quarter. 12.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Kyler Fackrell able to get in for a loss of about 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. throwing, Rivers. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they near. Get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Raiders.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator. Rock it. 13, spill. Hey, team 6.
Mike 5.
Ready?
Mike 5-4. Hey, I'm coming.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, Zoo.
From the gun, Rivers. Thomas has got it, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
First down, Raiders.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Irvin. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Mike 5-4. Danny. Check 26, check 26. Right there. 54 Mike.
Focus, defense, focus.
From the 36, Rivers. He gets it to Thomas. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Rivers now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, Delta! 6 guys! Load it! Hey, ready! Get on!
First down, Rivers. Out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Step 180! Hey, bro, 80! Check, walk 54. Hey, watch your leg! Look!
The 2nd down carry for Irvin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyler Irvin, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On the toss, it's Gurley. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Ready!
56.
What we got? 20.
Check 99.
Great.
56 to Mike, boys. Armin. Check 56. Watch the screen.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46.
We take the wins home.
Kill.
Express. Shit. Let's rock now.
They try right side here. Gurley. 20. A big run there by Gurley. Give him 42 yards on the ground. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
I smell fear in that offense. Gun.
Alert 3.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
I know he might be a little winded after that previous long run, but now you're in goal-to-goal situation. That changes what you do defensively, and it worked for them on that play.
Maybe trying to reward him after that long run. We'll see if they go back to him again on the ground. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's get it.
Set 180.
Check, 59. Ready?
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Ashawn Robinson coming out of the University of Alabama, a big, physical, intimidating force who had to learn to play with more leverage. Otherwise, he's going to get blown off the ball in the NFL. Looks like he's learning his lessons after that play.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Staying open.
Hey, easy.
Right there.
Wait, 89.
Here's Rivers. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Step round 80. Block 15.
54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Pick it.
Hey, 54 orange. Orange.
54. Watch 54. Get him.
Red.
They go play action. Rivers. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ready? Check 55, Mike. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Looking to throw on second down. Newton, that's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here you go.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I don't think you got it, son. Watch the safety creep. 8. 55. It's free. Gun.
Now it's Newton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Like 80. 8. Watch the run. Check 59, Mike. Great. 59. 66. Pull it. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Throwing again. Newton, flush to his right. Funches has it complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. A final shot before the break. Newton. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Good one, boys. Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Record. Like 56.
Great.
Month 56. Month 56.
Newton to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 23 yards the pickup there.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers, and you know you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
Concrete.
toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
On first down, it's Newton. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready? 180.
56. Check 56.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
80.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
Ready?
Out of the gun, Newton. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Set. 180.
Check. Crunch.
20.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Ready? 180.
Right there in the middle. 55. Stay with your man.
Kill.
Another carry now for Gurley. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Hey,
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Newton. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 8-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Black 15! Watch my 4. Here we go. Hey, exit. 54, right there.
On 2nd and 7, Rivers. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Gun.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. It's caught by Jackson. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Mike spot 9. Mike spot 9. Come on.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Right back to Irvin. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem. Oh, my man, I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Ready? We're going to set, ready?
59. No gain on this defense, no gain.
First down, the run with Lynch. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
They run again on first down, Lynch. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
We're going to set, 180.
Mike's 59. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. He's coming.
Express.
He's coming.
On second down, Lynch. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Rivers now. This is the tight end Fant. 23 yards on the play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, watch this.
Rivers. And Thomas has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And the Raider first down.
Hey, Brown 80.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Checking 90. Brown 80. Watch, load it. 300.
On first down, Irvin. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Bang, bang. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Man, I got you. Sponge. No.
They'll run it. This is Irvin. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Tyler Irvin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders get a score closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Colts take over first down.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To throw is Newton. This is caught by Jackson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? Ready, 88.
59. I got one.
Gun.
Check 59.
Ready?
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Ready? Look at it.
Mike's 59.
8.
Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'6". Hey, watch the slant. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Rip left.
Express.
You go take it.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Newton flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Charles Harris, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Colts on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Throwing is Newton. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready? Ready?
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Hey, 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 hey! Ready?
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Back to the ground, Lynch. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Ready?
Mike 59. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Hey!
Check.
Ready?
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd and 10. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Greg!
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. Who that? Mike, check.
A shotgun snap for Newton. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Colts first down. 1st and goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deshaun Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better 1st quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Black 15!
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Room!
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First down, Raiders.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Rivers. Steps away to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
180! Hey, Delta! Alpha! Bravo!
Throwing again on second down. Rivers. His throw incomplete. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Mike, 380! 380!
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Hey, Delta! Hey, Haywood!
Right there.
Hey, I'm gonna go load it! Load it!
Watch the run, watch the run.
Hey, hey, hey!
First down, Rivers. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Rivers now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
0. He's coming. We got to upload it.
Now Rivers. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Colts, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.